up. I would play the recording, but I don't want to mess up her show. And there's a bunch of people in here. I don't want to play nothing loud. But literally, if you go on my Discord, you can see where somebody posted Kaela and Cece talking in their Discord. And then Kaela was like, bitch, we gonna be at court. We don't give a fuck. All that little ratchet ghetto shit. Well, they technically did say, look, Polygon is one of the people, he do shit to you and then try to like play on your intelligence and say, oh, I didn't do that. That's not how it happened. But literally right after it happened, you went to her house and y'all were on live and she said that y'all set me up. That's what y'all said in that moment. It's my Discord. If you go to the link in my Instagram bio, and it maybe if you're on another server, just ask somebody else for the link. Maybe it should be in my Instagram bio. But I ain't playing with these bitches. Like they need to go play with somebody else. I feel like a lot of shit that people do on here is not okay. Like I talk my shit and I do be, I don't get it twisted, but I don't feel like nobody need to be going to nobody's house. I didn't. Matter of fact, I got the video. The video's on Rumble. Specifically me telling her, if you come over here, the police are going to be waiting on you. And then after she came and I seen the video, that's when I opened the door and said, why are you leaving? Why are you doing that? Okay. Like I said, the whole entire video is on Rumble and I'm going to play it for the judge and let him decide. Because I told her several times in that video that I'm going to call the police on you if you come over here. And there's that. And I'll play that for the judge too. So with that being said, I don't give a fuck, but I don't know what y'all are talking about. I really don't. I did. I opened the door and said nobody's here because she recorded a video and sent it to me. The video that I have. Because after I received the video of her being on my property, I opened the door because I don't see anyone. And that's when I said I don't see anyone. Because I don't. You came, you did what you did, and then you left. And then you came back afterwards. She came twice in one night. So again, context is everything. I understand that mental illness is rampant in America. A lot of y'all are mentally unstable creatures. And y'all don't learn until y'all go to court. Okay? Like I said, Bad Girls Club is not real life. Bigo is not real life. I don't feel like it's just that Bigo, well, yeah, there's a lot of mentally ill people on Bigo, but there's mentally ill people in real life. And like I feel like art imitate life. I feel like just as many people as crazy on here is crazy in real life. But, I don't know, Danny. Oh, I love neighborhood talk. I don't feel like she get no social security check. I feel like it's a thin line between real life and Bigo, and it can become your real life in certain aspects because it's happened to me. But I feel like you should never get to the point where you're crashing out and catching charges and doing shit that's gonna affect you outside of the app. That's how I really feel. There shouldn't be nothing on here that's making you lose a job, making you catch a charge, or anything like that. If you got shit to lose in real life, you need to be moving careful on social media. I ain't gonna say not to be on it, but you need to be moving carefully. These motherfuckers will throw their whole life away just for some attention. You gotta click on the link tree. Click on the link tree in my bio. I think she's just doing it for Bigo. Cause you have to understand, like, She's seeing all the attention that Sue was getting. I really feel like this is what it really boiled down to. She's seeing all the attention that Sue was getting out here. Sue would get the attention from the baby daddy, da 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 da. She can't get the baby daddy's attention, so the next thing that she can do is like, what, steal some of Sue's clout or something? Like, it's just very weird. It's very weird the way she's moving, and Sue should have never brought her on here. Because when she first came on here, she fell out with Sue. She talked about Sue for 8 hours plus 30 days and a month. And then after Sue, she moved on to No Cap. And now she talk about him all day and stuck on his left sack for content all day. Oh, well, shit. If somebody in No Cap server, can y'all share it in there? Maybe if you in No Cap server, they'll share it in there. Can somebody drop my link in there? You said a quick recap? I don't recap it like a bunch of times. I'm just going to summarize it real quick. Long story short, Kaela set me up in New York with Polygod. Stalkerish. I'm in New York, she in New York. I'm in Georgia, she in Georgia type of people. She pretended to be my friend. Da, 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 da. One day I read Cece. Kaela decides to go get up in her box. And at that point, they decided to pretend that they know each other since high school. Because Kayla's a transient person. She goes in and out to all these different schools and shit like that. Me personally, I don't believe they ever knew each other. It's quite obvious that they didn't. Because if they knew each other, why did it take for me to read Cece on a panel for y'all to hang out? That's a bit odd, a bit suspicious. Why weren't y'all been hanging out? So, Kaela and Cece, they come to my house the day that they link up for the first time ever. And Kayla's threatening to stab me, my kidney. Cece threatening to shoot me. They threatening to come to my house to fight me, da 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 da. And it's weird to me because Kaela said that she won and that she beat me up in New York. But like I told you, it didn't happen the way that her and Polygod said it happened. At the fuck off. So, fast forward. They come to my house. They record videos on my property. They leave. They come back with the same energy, driving up and down the street, being weird, being belligerent. Yeah, I went to file a restraining order. She won't answer the door for the process server or the sheriff or nobody. None of that shit. She won't answer the door. So that's why I went and made sure I got a warrant on her, because you're trying to avoid being served. So I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna get this regardless. And then after this, I'm gonna go file another restraining order. Like, I want them to understand. I want this to be documented, especially Cece's just a casual. Cece's a casualty of war. She's a dummy. Because y'all, I don't know if y'all remember when I was live that day. I said, Kayla's gonna get Cece in trouble, and then afterwards they might not even be friends. Cece came too, but Cece has to understand Cece wasn't stalking me. Kaela was. Before Kaela and Cece even linked up, Kaela said she set me up in New York, and it almost feels like she's following me in and out of state. And then Kaela said she was gonna burn down my shit, and then every chance that Kaela gets, she pops back up and tries to reheat the beef and tries to interact with me again. So she's a stalker. Cece decided to add herself to that situation when she didn't have to. Me and Cece, it could have just been me and Cece. But when she added that second element into it, it's not just me and you no more. You're trying to harass me with someone else that is stalking me. So you're going to get yourself in a situation behind a whole nother bitch that is a loser. Yeah, that's realistically what it is. If I'm not bothering you, and every so often you pop back up and you picking with me, you're trying to reheat the beef. The beef is cold. It's in the fridge. You done took it out, put it in the microwave for what? You putting 20 on 10 for what? The thing is, I don't feel like Cece needs to be fucked up. The reason why I don't feel like that is I've seen her get beat up a whole bunch of times. How am I harassing Cece? If we're in a three-way PK, we both have the option to leave the PK. Do I come into Cece's live on fake pages? Do I come get in her queue? Do I call her on fake numbers? I don't talk to Cece. The only time I talk to Cece or interact with Cece is in a three-way PK. So where's the harassment? Just like I can leave the three-way PK, so can she. And she can, better yet, she can decline it. I don't think y'all understand what harassment is. Her coming to my house was definitely harassing behavior, though. Yeah, I don't got no reason to go nobody. I don't want to go. Like, I'm going to keep it a sec. Even if I was Clarissa Shields, I would not go to nobody's house. I've done seen too many bitches get hurt. Like when I first graduated high school, I don't know if anybody in here from Cobb County. I'm not gonna say the girls' names because they done moved on with their life respectfully, but it was these two model girls. They're both pretty, and another girl wanted to fight with them over a nigga. And they went outside, and they went outside with hot grease. They opened the girl's door, and they threw hot grease on her. They could never be sick. They get paid for this. I don't think you understand how the court works. They need people like me to come and snitch and tell and get in trouble, bitch. But they threw hot grease on her legs, and she had to get a skin graft. So, like I said, I don't go to people's houses. And I don't do shit like that to people because I'm not evil. But understand, if I was a different kind of person, think about how many people I could have really hurt that came to my house. Think about it. If I was a different kind of person, think about how the thing is, I don't want to hurt nobody. That's not my MO. But there's other people that's their MO. They be just waiting on somebody to hurt their ass. That's never been my life. But if you want that to be my life, we can make it that way. I feel like y'all need to stop going to people's houses. Y'all need to stop doing that. Because you might see, like, for instance, y'all seen that one girl kick that door in and go in the house and beat that girl up, right? She probably gonna get all type of different charges. And it's funny to her now, but she gonna be crying when she paying that probation and dealing with that shit. Yep, it was the YDN. Well, Ashley, but I think they call her Mazzani, or they used to call her Mazzani or some shit. But I just feel like, and even at that time, them girls had to go to jail for like a year. One girl went for like a little bit less than a year. The other one went for a little bit more than a year because she wouldn't take the plea or some shit like that. And she right here, but it's not worth it, and I ain't doing it. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's one thing if I catch you outside or we see each other and we don't already talk about we gonna whatever, and I see you and we catch each other. I'm not coming to your house. I'm not coming to your job. I'm not coming to where you live. I'm not coming to where your baby did yet. I'm not doing it, bitch. Because the last thing I need is to end up on a shirt because of some petty ass shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, my mom in the courtroom. It's not worth it to me. It's never been worth it. Yeah, Cobb County honestly doesn't play. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, low key Atlanta too. I'm not gonna hold you. Atlanta kind of has a little bit more criminals, so they're a little bit more lenient to a certain extent. But don't come around Georgia doing shit. Specifically Cobb County, like what's that other one? Buford. Don't go certain places showing your ass. And a lot of people, like for instance, Kaela, I feel like she felt like I lost her information. Or for instance, like when I'll be on live and be like, y'all, what's Kaela information? Do anybody know Kaela information? I think she thought I really didn't have her information. She got to remember, I know a lot. Okay. So, yeah, Gwinnett don't play. Douglasville, certain places, North Georgia, you don't need to go around certain places fucking up, but they're going to take your ass to jail. They're definitely going to take you to jail. And yeah, she here. Her and Kaela both here. Because, you know, they like to lie and think they don't got court and shit like that. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to get up here because I don't want my phone to die. And I'm probably about to take my baby to my mom and go to my car and get my portable charger. But, well, no, I don't know. Yes, of course she lied. She said that the charges were fake, the case number fake, everything fake. Because like I said, it's all about the moment and getting the beans and the content in that moment. Just like she popped up with that fake pay chart. Remember when she popped up with the fake pay chart and said, I don't make money? Remember that? She's a liar. She's like Trump. She probably voted for Trump. Because just lie. Just lie. For no reason. When the shit can be verified in real time. Yes, you ever hear niggas be like, you stay in Marietta, you stay in Cobb? I ain't coming out there. You ever never heard no niggas say some shit like that? They don't play out here. I'm not gonna say that they go out their way to mess with certain people, but there are just so many officers, you're not getting away with shit.